listening to the AfterBuzz TV network. Now, the largest new media platform on the web and your number one source for after-show entertainment.
Very good, Dean Johnson.
From the AfterBuzz Studios in Los Angeles, California, presented by Maria Menounos and Bing.com, and streaming live thanks to Akamai Technologies, this is AfterBuzz TV's Love and Hip Hop After Show. We'll break down tonight's episode and get you all the latest news and gossip. If you'd like to buzz in on tonight's show, you can buzz us at 424-256-1729. That's 424-256-1729. And now, another post-game wrap-up show for your favorite TV show. It's AfterBuzz TV's Love and Hip Hop After Show.
Wow, what up, everybody? Bing is for doing, and we are here doing. Oh, I love the music in the back. Hey, Love and Hip Hop Atlanta, season number 1, episode 6. Get you alive. Did you guys hear that music in the back? That was like the first time I was getting ready to get crunk. Ow, hey, hear it again. Dang. This is the club up in here. So, everyone, I am Corrinne Williams, your hostess with the mostest. Ow, ow, ow.
Yes. I'm Stephaune, Wallace. It's your boy. How y'all doing?
Pump it up.
Yeah,
He's
so
all
short.
sad.
That's
How
all
you doing?
Hey guys, I'm Kennelia. It's me again. Follow me on Twitter at Kennelia.
You always do that. We just be.
I went this time because you didn't do it. I was
Yeah.
like, I'm going to go with the host. See how she acted.
Right.
I'm rebellious.
Because she light-skinned.
For real.
You
Caramel.
You wish.
Yeah.
I'm just straight up brown, dark.
I'm
Look, brown, dark. I'm talking like Joseline.
Backwards. Bizarro. Give me your Twitter, girl.
Our Twitter is just saying. That is JUSTSAYIN08.
Yes.
Wow.
And you can find me out there at I Am More Fire. I Am More Fire.
I always want to say it with you when you
You
say
can do
that.
it. God.
Yeah, I
We
did.
said
I
it
did it
together.
last time. I am more
More
fire
fire.
because he's more fire.
I'm getting my Stevie Jedi on when I say it because I want them
goodness.
to, I want y'all to hear my voice
Here
and
you go.
fade into my, look
You
into
see
my
him.
eyes.
You see him, right? Anyways,
Yep.
so tonight's episode, everyone, is no apologies.
hmm
A lot of people needed apologies
Yeah.
on this one.
A lot of sorries.
Lots of sorries, sorry acts, and situations up in here. I'm just here to tell you.
But apparently you can apologize and Mimi still won't believe you. So,
She shouldn't.
No, you mean Mimi will still just take you back.
oh,
Yeah.
Flipping it to Stevie J.
mm.
So here we go. Let's just get right on into it, huh? What a great segue. Any hoodles caboodles. So
Yeah.
let's just set it up for everyone out there. Hopefully you guys watch it. If not, we'll break it down for you. We're going to start out with Joseline and Stevie J.
Yeah. Yeah.
Of course, right? So she's at a photo shoot,
Yeah.
and she
Open up.
looks like Shakita Banana. I don't
Uh-huh.
know. What did you guys
Stephaune,
think
what
about
did you
that?
call- what did you-
Josephine Baker, the Josephine Baker story. Remember that?
Lynn Whitfield
Lynn-
as Josephine Baker.
The Lifetime one, the
Yeah.
one that's
Oh,
on Lifetime.
ew.
Yeah,
Oh.
I seen that one.
That's
That
funny.
was pre her A Thin Line Between Love and Hate.
Mm.
Yeah.
Mm. Shout out to Lynn
So-
Whitfield.
What up, Soror? Anyway, so Stevie J comes in and he just basically like upsets the mood
Yeah.
of the photo shoot
Yeah.
that was going on.
You could tell he's kind of starting to feel he's losing a little bit of his edge. I didn't like that. I didn't like how he had to come in like that way.
Yeah, he was a little weak. He came in with his American flag shirt on. Shout out to the United
Olympics.
States of
Post
America.
4th of July. Post 4th of July.
Olympics.
He's
July
wearing it for the
27th.
Olympics.
Right. He came in with his patriotic swag,
Right.
and now Joseline is like, she's basically crapping all over him.
Mm-hmm.
Somehow she ate a thug cookie or something
Mhm.
because she's now this super strong woman.
Well, it was after that fight when she was getting them in with Erica and Scrappy when she
Yeah.
was just
Knocking
knocking
and
everybody
knocking.
out.
Yep.
Yeah. So
Yeah, so now she's standing up
she
for
was like,
herself.
I'm
I
a
like
G.
it.
For
She
life.
still got a nose touch though. Stevie ain't gonna never be. He ain't gonna never just totally be outdone. He still touched her nose. touch your nose. I was like, oh, I love
What
it.
is that about though?
That is the
Like,
dog whisperer. That's the hoe whisperer. That's how you calm. You calm.
he's like Caesar.
Yes.
Caesar.
It worked.
Yeah.
Because when he did it, she kind of like backed
I almost
down.
just
She
now
was-
when you just did that to me.
The whole whisperer right here.
I ain't about to be no. I ain't no hoe, mama. They ain't mean that.
That's what you said. That's what
I
you
don't know.
said.
It is like it's a technique though. It's a technique to calm.
To
It's a
calm
calming
everyone.
technique. Yeah, I told you he's Zen. He's a Buddhist, man.
He's a Buddhist. Okay, so he comes in, he interrupts the convo, right? Excuse me, not the convo, but the photo shoot.
Yeah.
And Joseline. So insert her new friend, Queen.
Yeah.
Who
That-
is this?
Well, right before Queen came in, Stevie jumped all over with the with. He had every right, I think, to be upset when he came in because apparently she text messaged Mimi and was saying all kinds of stuff disrespectfully.
Oh yes.
And Stevie said stuff like, "Don't ever disrespect my family.
Yes.
Stay in your place."
But you have to tell them what the text message was, because I didn't write down the whole thing.
No.
I didn't get it either because I couldn't understand what
what-
Joseline was saying. Her language gets worse with every
Yeah.
episode. I can't understand you, Joseline.
Yeah,
It
yeah.
needs to be like those shows where they put the subtitles at the
Yeah.
bottom.
Not
Yeah.
the captions.
They need.
We-
I can't understand you, Joseline. I can't.
For the hearing impaired and for those who just can't speak.
Right, I can't.
Yeah.
don't know what she
Anyways,
said.
nobody does, because I had to ask you guys when we were watching it, like, do you guys know what she said? Call in if you do.
Yes.
Tweet us,
Please.
email, comment, let us know, because we're at a loss for words. But to Stephaune's point, she was sending nasty text messages to Stevie J's fourth or fifth baby mama, Mimi,
Mm-hmm.
and it was nothing nice.
Yeah. Yeah.
And so Stevie went in there to try to check her about that.
Yeah.
But he's kind of late with that check-in. Like you can't.
Is.
You can't know that she's been getting into it with your baby's mom for however long, and then now all of a sudden you want to put her in her place. She's been able to talk to Mimi any type of way that she wants. He came with
And about her.
Yeah, and he even with the day when he came with the test in his pocket, Joseline was
The pregnancy
yeah,
test she's talking about.
Joseline
Yeah.
was talking ridiculous to Mimi. He said nothing again. It's a little late for that, Stevie.
Well, when she sat there, when he said, this is the thing that I had issue with, when she was like, I could text that bitch if I want to. And he was like, you can't call her a bitch. I was like,
Stevie, it's too late.
Hey,
what
hey.
man is just going to be like, don't talk about my baby's mom like that?
Well, he just knows that he doesn't really have grounds. It's hard to like overly check somebody when you know I'm sleeping with you.
And everybody else.
Yeah. I'm spread out too thin.
not
I
on the
can't really
show.
tell you much because, like she said, he's waking up at 7 a.m., 8 a.m. at her place,
At her place.
getting texts and calls by Mimi. So
Yes.
Stevie can't really say much.
Yeah.
I'm sleeping at your crib. You know what I'm saying?
But he could have set the tone in the beginning because Joseline, she pretty much came into this with nothing. So if from the
Like 6 months ago.
yeah, if Stevie from the beginning would have said, "Listen, I have a baby mom. You stay in your place. I'm dealing with you, but she's my baby mama. Don't call her. Don't talk bad about her." Joseline would have done it because he's taking care of her.
Yeah.
But Stevie J didn't do that, so now he's dealing with the backlash. That's his fault.
It is his fault. I mean, hey.
How
what he
how do you
did.
even get Mimi's number, Joseline?
From
Stevie.
Stevie. Shoot. He probably
Move
was
it
like,
up.
hey, can you call her for me real quick?
I know.
Yeah.
Text this to Mimi for me.
Do it.
I know.
Yeah, I'll put you back on the pole, is what
And then
he
he
said.
touched her nose.
Touch my.
We
But I'm
touching
not a
noses.
hoe.
No. None of us are.
Okay, so
So Joseline went crying to Queen.
To Queen.
Insert the new drama.
the new
drama
friend,
queen.
Yeah, I like that.
Yeah.
She was really like, I felt a viewer's perspective. What do you guys think? I felt like she was really trying to like get a spot on the show.
Yeah.
Yeah.
She was like, I'm about to be a new hip hopper.
What?
Yeah.
No, he didn't. Oh my God. Is that what he said? I was like, yo, can I calm my TV down? You got this is 3D and my TV is only too deep.
But you know, Joseline needs a
Jeez.
friend because if you
Yeah.
notice, like in the past episode, she hasn't even commingled with like anybody else. The rest of them, they go out, they do drinks, dinner.
Yeah.
The only time she's with somebody is when she is confronting them.
Right.
Last
Right.
week, Erica.
What happened to her neighbor? What's his
Ruben.
name? Roman?
Ruben.
Was it Ruben?
Ruben.
All right.
Rubes.
Yeah, yeah.
She ditched
They
him.
got him from LA Casting.
They
did.
Shouts out to LA Casting.
They did.
They
I get
don't
all my
keep. They're
stuff
gonna
from
keep
LA Casting.
funneling in new friends to see which one fits. We got to get one that sticks.
Yeah, because the
Okay.
storyline between she and Stevie J, it's like, it's kind of going sour.
Hmm.
Although, supposedly, I told you guys last week, remember, that they had gotten engaged.
Wow.
Pub stunt. That's what I feel about that. Yeah, I don't know.
I don't know, but I don't think the relationship's gonna. The relationship, sexually or relationally, might change. But she made mention of how she's making some moves.
Oh, yes.
So but the relationship actually between them, management-wise, is gonna get juicier and juicier. I
Yeah.
think it's gonna keep
I think
building.
it's done because remember she said that I wrote down that she said I'm determined to make it and he's not gonna stop my career. And then she went behind his back to meet with other
to sleep with.
insert.
Insert anybody that says I can make your career happen. I get it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So she met with other producers.
Yeah.
But he has paperwork on her, remember?
That's right.
So remember he said, I have paperwork on you.
I
can
forgot
send
about
you
the indentured servant.
Yeah.
So
Because he took her out the strip club and he said, I'll send you back.
Hmm.
Oh.
Boop.
Dog whisper. Yeah. So I don't know. We'll see. It's going to
Yeah.
be interesting to see how this all unfolds for these two.
Yeah.
The love triangle. Because Mimi's still there.
And Joseline now, she tried to have a sit down with Mimi
Oh, there
She
you
and
go.
make a little apology, woman to woman type
did.
situation.
Woman to woman.
And I just want to say
That was
about
nice, huh?
Joseline, she
Woman to woman.
she's done this. This is the second time she's done this. But so out of respect for her, she does take the high road. Y'all stop it.
How does she take the high road when she's confronting Mimi, who clearly has like a staple in his life, right? And she's just like, yeah, I just texted you that because every time I'm with him, you always calling.
She trying to tell her, you are interrupting our relationship.
This is
You.
all wrong.
Yeah,
It's all wrong.
Yeah,
Like,
it's-
who wants a man that's already taken?
right.
Stevie, not Stevie,
Joseline.
Joseline and Mimi.
And Mimi, they both want him.
Yes.
It's
They all like.
like I commend Joseline for trying, like, to reach out, but I can't commend her for anything else. Like, you're confronting the woman who is with your dude. Like, Joseline needs to have a seed.
She has an attitude about it, though.
She
Like, she
does.
has a chip on her shoulder that Mimi is his baby's mother. Has been with him for like 14 years.
Yeah.
And she's like, well, why are you still here? Like,
Yeah.
that's her attitude to Mimi. And
Yeah.
I like, as a woman first and then a fan second, I'm like, damn, why hasn't Mimi like lunged over the table and like give her a good one? That's what I'm waiting for. Are you?
Well, Mimi's probably too old for that. Because if she's with Stevie for 14 years, let's say she met him at 22, 23, she's
Yeah.
about pushing 37, 38. Mimi they're probably the same age as Carly. Because they were cool.
They look a
And
little
they
bit
were cool.
weathered.
They're
LA.
probably the same
Tethered
age.
and weathered.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
Too old for fighting.
Well, sometimes a good little backhand, I
Yeah.
believe in it.
Jocelyn is a strong safety
For
for,
real.
for the National Football League. She
With her,
yeah.
what did you do? The other
Slap box.
Shut up.
She put them hands. She got hands.
Hey,
Shoulders.
Yeah,
she got shoulders.
I wouldn't
linebacker
fight
shoulders.
Jocelyn. I would never
Oh
get
my
into
goodness.
battle. I wouldn't go to battle with her.
So, what did you guys think about the whole? Okay, when they're having this conversation, and then Joseline tries to give this apology to Mimi. Did you guys think that it was like believable, or were you just like staged? Because I was looking in her eye and I was waiting for that tear to drop, and I was like, oh, I don't see any moisture.
Well, I'm gonna take Joseline's side, and I'll tell you why.
Traitor.
Well, just in this subject matter, because I think that she's been through so much. She's so hard inside.
Yeah.
She doesn't have a. She can't cry.
She can't. She
her
cried
tear-
the past 3 episodes.
I know they're trying to force cry. The
Oh.
producers are like, "Cry, please. You are too hard and too
Cry,
tough."
please.
You know, they're like, "We need you to soften up for the fans, so you can have fans." Because I don't think she can. She's incapable of having like real feelings. It's been beaten out of her from that slave trade that Stevie bought her out of.
Stop it. The Middle Passage.
Yes. When he found her in the Underground Railroad, that's the title of the strip club in Atlanta.
The
Underground
The
Railroad.
Underground Railroad
Yeah.
with Harriet Tubman as the star.
I think Josephine Baker, because she is Lynn Whitfield as Josephine Baker.
Yeah.
I think it was believable for Joseline. I don't think she has anything else besides that. Like, I think that she was really honest and sincere, but her sincerity can't be taken as as much. Because think about it, she's okay with sleeping with someone else's man. She got pregnant. She was okay with confronting someone else's woman about her pregnancy. Joseline doesn't have much inside, so that apology, I really think she was dead serious.
Yeah.
I think she was, and it's unfortunate because
I
it
don't
wasn't
know.
about anything.
It's the best she can do.
It
Yeah.
just didn't seem like this is me. I say this every week. I just kind of felt docu-soap-ish, like again, because there was like to me no real emotion. Maybe Mimi's just like over it, but then at that point, like, why would you even come? What
Yeah.
y'all think? What do you think out there? Let us know. Call in. Yeah.
For real.
Shoot, I'm trying to figure it out.
Comment, do
It's
something.
docu-soap. Anyways.
Mimi's also hardened because of the 14 years of all this that she's gone through with the same dude.
And he
Well, that's
has
her
like
fault.
5 other kids. So she's again. Remember that
He
time
got-
when I said Mimi has probably had this conversation with other chicks about being pregnant by Stevie J. After finding out he has 5 baby moms, she has had this conversation at
She's-
somebody's table about
Every
I'm pregnant.
year.
Right.
I'm pregnant
Every
by your
year.
man. Yeah, she's had this conversation
Stevie
5
J,
times.
you are too old for these antics.
Oh, my
Get your
goodness.
life together. And yeah. So, anyways, it's time for that.
Speaking
Yeah.
of getting your life
Get
together,
it, honey.
we all know everybody likes to shop. We like to shop. I like to shop, but I don't have any money.
Me
But
neither.
because you do, go to AfterBuzzTV.com, and at the top you'll see an Amazon banner. Click on the banner, and it takes you directly to Amazon.com so you can get your shop on. Now, what that does, it gives us a kickback of everything that you buy. There's no extra charge to you. It just helps us keep things going here. It keeps the lights on. It keeps us in business. It keeps everybody going, and it's just good for everyone. So again, like I said, go to AfterBuzz.com when you're shopping. Before you shop, click on the banner for Amazon.com and buy us something nice. I wear an 8.5 shoe, guys.
Oh, yeah.
Oh.
Oh, buy her a gift,
Oh.
everybody.
And Stephon's birthday is coming up, so you can buy him something too.
Whoop, 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 whoop.
I'll
So
actually
nice.
be at AfterBuzz as my birthday
On
is
your
coming in.
birthday?
Yeah.
Aw.
July 31st.
That's the best way to spend your birthday.
Sure.
Yeah, get your
That's
life.
the best way to buy me something through
Aw.
AfterBuzz through Amazon. Do it.
And download it too.
For real.
Yes.
Oh,
speaking of
please get into
download.
Benzino and
Ben-
Carly.
Okay, my spirit was like really disturbed by their whole situation. Okay, so I was thinking like it's just odd. They met last episode, right? And now they're already like together. Doesn't that strike you as odd?
Yes.
In my mind, I feel that this is how she got on the show because really she's already dating him. Ooh. Yeah, think about that. What y'all think out there?
You know what I wrote
Yeah, I
down
agree with
for
that.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking.
my notes for Benzino and Carly? I just put ugh. UGH exclamation point. I didn't write any notes. I couldn't jot anything down. I think I was taken aback and severely grossed out when they started kissing
Kissing?
in the mouth.
Ew.
That right there. And I saw while he was kissing the 2 teardrop tattoos on his face.
Tat it
And I
up.
couldn't do it.
I just had to squint like it was a scary movie. Like, you have to see it, but you don't want to. So I was like, one eye open. It was bothersome.
I'm going to go 100% opposite of you both.
Ew, you liked it?
Well, I'm gonna say this.
Stephaune's gross.
Benzino,
It's
who
gross.
is what
800
49, 50.
Yeah.
You know, a couple failed magazines, a couple failed, and I think he's actually on the show to promote Hip Hop Weekly. She's like, ask me what I do. Ask me what I do.
He's like, insert right here, right here.
Product placement. Ask.
Perfect.
So I can say it again.
But I have not yet to see the magazine.
Right.
It's on sale. It's on sale.
Is it?
Oh, you
Yeah.
seen it? Okay, sorry. Keep going.
But I'm going with Benzino because he's old now. He did the videos back in the day. He had the magazine that was kind of hot back in the day.
It's
a
Vibe,
double
right?
XL.
Double
XL, I think
Okay.
he had.
Yeah.
No. The source.
The source.
Was he the source? Okay.
That's
Yeah,
it.
the Source.
I did
And the
like
source used to be,
The
Source
source
used to be hot.
was the magazine.
Yeah,
Yeah.
for a
Get
second.
your life.
So he's at the downslope of a career.
Is.
He's already been through all the I want to get put on chicks.
Mm-hmm.
He's done that whole phase. Yes, me, Benzino, I want to be in the video. So now he sees a mature woman because she's what, 45?
65.
Yeah, or somewhere around there. And he's like, she still got it put together. She still can believe that I can help her, so I still get that kind of edge, you know, because he needs to be.
On the show. That's it.
He needs
So
to be in the
that-
position of she needs me. Carly said, I need a man that wants to say, let's come together as a empire and make this
yeah.
happen.
She did
He'll
say that.
he'll say that.
She did say
That empire may never strike back,
Mm.
but she just needs somebody that can say that. I say thumbs up to this relationship. Continue to open mouth, tongue kiss,
That's
eyes closed,
disgusting.
Benzino on camera. That was I've never seen a kiss with a close up like that.
That was so
Wasn't it-
nasty.
The camera was right here.
It was.
I was like, dude is in their mouth. I'm
You
looking at
stupid.
cavities. I was like, I ain't never seen a close
It
up
was
of that.
just too much. That his tongue coming out, I was like, this is bothering my spirit. It was so
gross.
disturbed.
He bought her the Godiva chocolates.
The gift
I had
box.
some
That you get at the
Benzino.
airport. That's what
Benzino.
you get.
Candlelight dinner.
You like all the wrong
I made the
things.
lobster myself. He said, man, he was telling Stevie J, yo, and I did like the stuffed shellfish with the, yo, you know, I made the dressing myself.
Of course, he
He
made
was
it
proud.
You can buy a packet of dressing
At Trader
seasoning
Joe's.
and shake it up in
Yes.
a bottle of oil.
No.
He was proud, and he's met a woman, and I'm excited for him. Thumbs up. Both of y'all deserve each other.
No.
Both of y'all are 50.
No.
Please.
Stephaune always likes the wrong things. Don't you
I
guys
like
agree
good
with
stuff.
him? Let us know. Like, this is ridiculous.
But you know what? I kind of see what you mean.
No.
But she
Don't
needs,
trade.
She needs
Don't trade.
Benzino. She needs Benzino because again, nobody in Atlanta is really fooling with Carly like that. She's
Nope.
old. She's drama filled. As far as dudes in the industry, Benzino is what she can get. As far as Benzino getting chicks in the industry aren't fooling with Benzino either.
Mm-hmm.
So now Carly is around. She's trying to make her way through the business. Benzino can kind of tag along and make himself, relevant in her
No.
career. So people can be like, "Oh, Benzino."
No.
I think they need each other.
No, because this is the thing.
She like, no.
Nobody knows either of them. This new generation after us, they don't know who this fool is. Even with the show, they're like, oh, irrelevant. I'm doing the Erica. Irrelevant. Like he is. And then K. Michelle said that she Googled Carly to try to find out about her, and Vinegar came up on her name. So nobody's going to know.
No, people behind the scenes know Benzino.
Vinegar.
People behind the scenes know Benzino, and he's not.
That's throwback, though.
No, everybody in the industry, producers and stuff, they're not young.
Throwback, though.
They know Benzino, but he needs somebody to tag along with that's like, hey, remember Benzino?
And she's not the girl to help him.
Nobody else will.
She's not the girl. Sorry, Benzino. Sorry
Nobody
about
else
it.
will.
Match.com will help you.
Benzino is very
Mm-mm.
serious about this relationship.
He kissed her in the mouth.
Stall him out.
It's fake.
That's what I have to say.
This is for TV.
They're both on a downward slope of a failed
of love
career.
with each other.
Allow their downward slope of a failed career, love affair to happen. Everybody deserves a warm meal. Even a trash can gets a steak
That's so
every
true.
once in a while.
That is so
Everyone
true.
deserves
So
a warm
please,
meal.
thumbs up. Benzino and Carly,
Wow.
match.
Wow. Shut that down. Okay, so what did you guys feel about the conversation that Benzino and Stevie were having when Stevie went to Benzino to talk about he and Mimi and Joseline? I personally feel like that relationship, Stevie and Benzino, they are like I felt that Stevie was his Benzino's son. I couldn't even say it. Sorry, I'm stuttering. I'm like, what?
I'm gonna tell you why.
I was like, oh, father son. This is so nice.
That this wasn't Stevie's week. Stevie, I'm still a fan.
No, you're not.
Stevie Jedi
Get
just
out of
wasn't
here
your
with
week. You know what I'm saying? Everybody has a bad week. Jordan had a bad game. Stevie Jedi, you had a bad week, bro.
And he's not coming back from that.
The American flag get up
Downward
off
spiral.
top was just let me know he was about to have a bad week. And the funny backwards Cleveland Indians hat, snapback, looking like a 4-year-old in his daddy's cap.
Snapback tattoo.
Oh my goodness. Just a part of his bad week. Stevie's he looked frantic. He looked very insecure. And out of all that frantic insecurity, he's all like, but Mimi's the one for me. And I think the reason he's been able to keep Mimi for so long.
Because she keeps going back.
Because he keeps
like
reconvincing himself after a certain block of time. Like every 6 months, he says, Mimi's the one for me again. And then insert Joseline, insert
whoever
Karen,
else.
insert
Juanita.
Monica. Yes.
But he said, remember in his little confessional when he was saying that, Mimi, I'm never going to lose Mimi. I don't care if I am with Halle Berry or, the next chick. He was like, they just deter me, but I'll always, basically she'll always be around.
Yeah.
Basically. Get your lie.
Because she's not going to go anywhere.
No.
Mimi is never going to go anywhere. At this point.
Cuckoo for Cuckoo Puffs.
If Mimi played it right, it could be real beneficial to her. When she had the whole contract episode when she told him to draw paperwork so she can have a TV. But if she played this relationship that way, it could be a lot more beneficial to her than it is. Because think about it, he's not going anywhere. She knows that he's going to keep sleeping around. She's not going to date anybody else. Because if so, her new man would not let her be on this show with Stevie J, making her look like a fool.
I can't wait
She
for the
needs
reunion.
to play. She
don't
should
have
have
a man
played
at
this
the reunion.
differently. She should have played this totally differently. She could have. Come on, Mimi. Like, get it together.
Oh, whatever, Mimi. I have no words. This is what we can do for Mimi. Everyone who is a Mimi fan out there, I like Mimi, but we can suggest that she goes to iTunes, and she can get some books. Self-help books, relationship books. And when you're on iTunes, you can go ahead and download this wonderful Love and Hip Hop podcast.
Yep.
And you can comment and rate and please tell a friend. All of these things are free and they're wonderful and so easy to do.
Yeah.
And you can get this great, lovely voice. Holla, get your life. And in addition, if you have a lovely iPhone, you can go ahead and get this wonderful new podcast application that you can just sync up to your phone. And again, that is free of charge as well. And we read the comments. Stephaune was all over town today or last week just commenting to everyone. He commented to Black Pirates. Yes.
He was all over the place.
Black Pirate. I love Black
dude.
Pirate or her.
Yeah.
Male or female. We love you. Mr. Funny Manis. Oh, great. Black Firewall. Because Stephaune was just all over the place. And then Blue New, you made a comment about us ganging up on Stephaune. We only gang up on him because he says the craziest things. So anyways.
I appreciate it, brother. I got to defend myself. I'm in the middle of two strong black women. It is tough.
So you see, we love the comments. We love reading them. We love the interaction that you guys give to us.
Yeah.
So please go ahead, continue to do so. Download, rate, comment, tell a friend, and keep the party going so we can stay on top. Holla. Oh, also, special shout out to Jay Amerson, Bell. He's on Twitter, and he was tweeting us last week. Like,
Oh, yeah.
hey, I can't find your show.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah,
And then
yeah.
he sent us all another tweet about an interview that Carly and Mimi did on Candy Coated Nights. So thanks, boo. Ow, ow. Yeah.
Keep hitting us. Keep hitting us. We love it.
Loving it.
Yeah,
Okay.
we love the
So
communication.
yeah, and that's where Mimi can get those self-help books. But
Yes.
anyway, so let's move it on because I mean we have
The
two
bombshell.
more
I
good
think
things to
the
talk about.
the biggest portion of the night.
Mm-hmm.
Rasheeda and Kirk.
Yeah.
Yes.
I love her. See, this is watching this
She's
episode
like, I love her.
is why I was like, I'm a fan because at first you were on the fence a little, Stephaune.
I was.
You were too.
I was
See,
too.
I know I liked her.
But you know what? I'm
Black
a
family.
fan of Rasheeda the personality, not Rasheeda the artist, the
Marry
rapper.
me.
After this, when she was, they showed her speaking and she had her meeting. I was like, you know what? Rasheeda would do so much better as a personality without the music career because she's personable. She knows what she's talking about. She can relate to relationships. She can relate to music. She can relate to beauty because she's a very beautiful woman.
She's so pretty
I just don't want to relate to her musically.
as a rapper.
Yeah,
Boss
but
chick.
everything else, I love Rasheeda. Everything else, but when she started rapping about being a boss chick and marry me, I didn't know what to do.
Well, hey, what you think, Stephaune?
About the career or about Rasheeda?
In general, everything.
Rasheeda in general, I think she started off with such a tough exterior that I didn't know if I was gonna like her. She's a beautiful woman,
So cute.
and I was like, man, she's a beautiful woman, but she's so hard, you know. But I think over time I've been able to see inside, and she's such a marshmallow. She's such a softie on the inside. She loves her man, loves her family, her kids, and but she's just really passionate.
Yeah.
So I think I mistook her passion for being a little too tough.
Too hood.
Yeah. But I love Rasheeda. Rasheeda, please tweet us.
We love you.
Yeah, she's awesome.
Special.
But now she's at this crossroads here.
Yeah.
I,
Yes, she
I'm
is.
not mad at the "Marry Me" song because as soon as it came on, K Michelle dropped it and was like, "Girl,
K
hey,
Michelle was ready. She
I-
was like, "Dang, keep this party going."
For
And
real.
we kept stopping. She was like, "Oh."
I'm not mad
But
at
she
it."
also came with a booty short onesie on.
I know.
She had the booty shorts, candy cane onesie.
Oh my goodness.
She
K.
did.
Michelle.
I was like, "Peppermint Patty."
Yeah, she was ready. Like, They stopped the music. She was like, "What happened?"
Well, I know. I've
Came
been-
back out.
What happened?
K. Michelle.
No, so I'm not mad at the song. I think she can do something with that music. Again, I'm from Miami. I grew up on Trina, and I feel like there's a genre for her. I think that could work.
Well, clearly, it's down south, right?
It can
there.
work. It
it's
can
in,
work.
It's
She
in
can
that
make some
little
money.
hub. It's in the hub down south.
But I think the move she made, which was a big move, she took a meeting with a management company,
Deb
Ms. A
Atney.
Entertainment.
Yeah, Deb
Yeah.
Atney,
Who,
Flocka's mama,
Waka Flocka's mama. Yeah.
and she manages Gucci Mane.
Does she?
Yeah,
Gucci.
Gucci. Hey,
And she used to
Gucci.
manage Nicki Minaj before she got huge.
Okay.
Well, yeah, Nicki Minaj was like deuces.
Yeah, she-
whoa,
Of
whoa.
course,
I
of
need
course.
somebody
She's
real.
so
Young
big
Money
girl.
was.
Yeah,
Um,
too big.
But no, so I think on the flip side, I think she did the right thing in the wrong way by taking this meeting with this new management company, Ms. A Entertainment, with that. But the wrong way was you can't not tell your husband.
I don't think that was the wrong way though, because in the conversation that she was having with Kirk when she finally decided to tell him that she met with a new management team,
Yeah.
or someone who could potentially help her out, I think looking at it from like a employee-employer relationship, right?
Yeah.
So let's say you're working, you're unhappy at your job. What do? You sit on company time to look for a job, and then you call in sick to interview for the job. I'm sorry, that's just what I would do.
Right.
But yeah,
No,
that's
that
what
can-
happens. So
that
that's
can work.
what I think that she was doing.
Yeah.
And I feel like she couldn't be like as forthcoming or forthright with him because of the simple fact that she knows that's her husband, that's her manager, and she knows
Yeah.
that he is very sensitive as well as she is about the situation.
this all comes down to the situation where you can't mix your family life with business, because the simple fact that she wanted to meet with management just to have a discussion, but now her husband slash manager is really upset with her personally and on a business level, that is going to put a wrench in their entire relationship, all of the relationships. Because I mean, I agree with Corrinne. She shouldn't have to tell him that she's meeting. But even if she did, he would have stopped her anyway. So she was at a lose-lose regardless.
She was losing, not winning.
Yeah,
she was at a lose-lose because this started off wrong, which I agree with what you're saying. You can't mix, and it's just asinine that your husband is your manager only because to go out behind his back as an employer may not be wrong, but you should never go out behind your man's back. You should get that advice. You need to discuss with your husband. I support the marriage foundation. So she's going against that. She's going against the grain in the marriage foundation. And she's messing that.
Get out of here.
At the cost of what's happening employee-wise, she's actually destroying the fabric of something beautiful.
No, she's not, because he's the one destroying the fabric, not sitting here filling up the showcase room with people to watch her video.
Regardless of what.
And she
That's
didn't
her
say
husband.
she was firing him. She just wanted them to co-mingle, co-manage.
That's her husband. Go ahead.
Co-manage.
Or like you
It's
said,
a
it was
business.
wrong for her to go behind her husband's back, but not on a business level. But as a husband, would have been wrong for him to say that's wrong for you to meet with management. That's wrong. As your husband, you have to look out for the best interest of your wife, and the best interest of your wife is to, let her explore her options. She's not really saying when she's exploring these, hey, I'm going to ditch you, goodbye.
Tomorrow.
Goodbye.
You're out of here.
She's just saying, listen, I want to see another perspective. And as her husband, he would have said no.
Y'all
He
can't.
would have gave
But
her
that's
the
where
guilt
you guys
trip.
are being unfair.
No, we're
That's
not.
where you're being unfair.
He kept giving her the guilt trip, though. And I was
That's where
like,
you're being
I don't
unfair.
I liked him, but now I don't like him because I feel like he was like holding something over her head.
He is.
And I feel like, honestly, viewer's perspective, tell us what you think. I kind of felt like he is holding her back and not really trying to help, grow her into this like world phenom.
Right. I agree with that. I think he is holding her back. I think, like Waka Flocka Mama said, the common denominator to your failure is your husband. D-Lo. Management. So
yeah.
I agree with that, all of that stuff.
Yeah.
That being said, we can't predict that he's going to say, no, I don't want you to do so. If his wife
You keep repeating yourself.
brought it to her husband and communicated what she was feeling, she has to then allow him, as a man, he's responsible, to say, baby, you're right. Let us, or why don't you go take a meeting, or let us think about something different. She has to give him that opportunity, or else you have an unstable marriage.
Get out
it's
of
called
here.
unequally yoked.
Oh,
I agree.
Listen, Dr. Phil.
I agree. But if
if
he would have said no, you can't meet with her, I find it offensive and I think it's disrespectful. Should she have went anyway, or should she have not met?
Incorrect. I say the answer is no, and I'll tell you why. It's her bad. It's their bad. They started this relationship wrong. If she comes to him and says, this is what I'm thinking, and he says, no, you can't do it, she should submit to her husband.
Get out of here.
He is her authority in that marriage.
Yes, in the marriage, but not in terms of the business, meaning Rasheeda, the artist, Rasheeda, the rapper.
But is it
Rasheeda,
black and white, or is it very gray?
Hey, gray, blue,
It's
yellow,
very gray, like
cherry,
smog.
grape red.
So,
it don't matter.
So
okay.
if she would have submitted and said, okay, I won't take the meeting, and her relationship keeps going down all the way,
like it's
6
going
feet
right
under,
now.
is she able to blame him?
Yes.
Well,
and is he willing to take the blame for it?
No.
I think this is what I think this is how she should have handled it. If he said no, which we're saying if here, and all these are hypothetical situations. If he said no, then she can come back and say, well, I want to give you such and such amount of time, as my manager, to produce something, to produce this situation.
Mm-hmm.
If at that time we're still where we are, we're still at a crossroads, I would like to pursue blase blah. Done. And now he, as a manager, husband, man, father, he needs to make a decision and say, all right, I got to step up to what she's asked for or something, because I said no.
But don't you think that, because clearly, it's all edited, and I feel like, we're just coming in onto the back end, obviously, and I think that this is a conversation and a situation that has continuously gone on between them for some time. I'm sure that she has probably, asked him or did what you suggested ample times. I mean, because she was with Jive and he was managing her when she was with Jive, and then she was with this other record label and he was still managing her then, and now they just decided to go ahead and become independent because she said no one understands her as an artist.
Right.
But I mean,
But he said to her just in that last conversation, if you want to go to a big label, we can do that. And she doesn't.
But the last episode, or I don't know if it was last week or the week before last, he basically was kind of saying, yeah, I'm good. Maybe we should go and get somebody else.
Exactly.
So he's just hurt. His ego is bruised right now.
Bruised. He was fine with it before.
Man
and
up,
even
Kirk.
if she goes to a big label, after being with, multiple labels and it is not working out, more people are going to have to be hands-on with Rasheeda. So is he going to have a problem with her working with anybody else besides him again? PR people. Is he going to have a problem because they're doing stuff and didn't run it by him first?
Yes.
If she's doing events and he doesn't know about an event, is he going to be throwing a hissy fit?
Yeah.
Yes.
I think his ego was bruised, but regardless if it was or wasn't, even if she goes to a big label, Kirk, you're going to have to back down because there's going to be a whole team of people telling her, you need to do this, you need to do that, and then you don't have a say, Kirk.
No, I
Kirk,
agree.
Sit down, have a seat.
I agree. I think it's inevitable
Yeah.
that he's going to be out of the picture.
Yeah.
Yes.
But my point is
Bye-bye.
not that. My point is do it right.
All
get it.
right.
You can't go behind his back.
I get it.
That's your husband, your baby father, manager, lover,
Best friend.
Yes.
Blah blah blah. Anywho, so
I put
I
my
don't have
Dr.
any.
Phil leg down now.
this is not CBJ anymore. This is Dr. Phil Jenkins. Phil Jenkins.
Oh, my
Anywho, so
goodness.
we can go on and talk about this all day. We do want to continue to, keep the conversation going with you guys. So please, tweet us, comment, rate us, download it. Let us know what you think about this very conversation right here, because we are also passionate about it. I'm sure you could tell. But, in the interest of time, we have got to get into Scrappy and Erica.
Man, we don't need a lot of time for that. I'm over Scrappy.
Over Scrappy. So, Scrappy and Erica, just setting it up for those of you who probably, may have not seen it yet. Scrappy is moving out of Erica's apartment.
Taking the couch
He's
from his baby
taking
mama.
the couch. He has a 6-year-old daughter named Imani, and now where is Imani gonna sit?
Indian style on the carpet. Sit right there, Imani.
Indian style.
Cheese and
Indian
crackers.
style.
Cheese
Right.
and crackers.
Cheese-
Indian style.
the handy
Okay.
snacks.
Right.
The handy snacks. Yeah, so he goes over there, and after he crushed Erica's dreams of even getting together, rekindling the love, and he just says, so I'm taking the couches.
Yep.
And we're good. I love you. And when I get my head right, when I
Oh.
get my head back together, then I'm gonna come back for you.
No, not Stevie.
I-
See, it's starting to sound the same.
Yeah,
This is
yeah.
starting to sound the same.
But Erica's no me.
Do not put Scrappy in Stevie's category.
Don't do it.
Scrappy wants to leave the back door open in case he gets tired of Shay, Bay, Craig, whoever.
Cornisha,
Right.
Lanisha.
He wants to always be able to slide in and use his baby daddy privileges
Yeah.
and leave Erica hanging by the wayside. You can't do this. How do you dog your baby's mother out and then ask her for a hookup on child support?
Oh, let's talk about
This
that child
dude.
support. Do you want to bring that up, Stephaune?
Well, I just want to say before we jump on the
because
child support,
I got a lot to say.
I'm so disgusted with Scrappy. Erica,
Me
you
too.
and your lips, please date somebody
You and your
that
lips.
can appreciate
He
your
is
beauty.
more fire.
I am more
He
fire.
is
I am
more fire.
more fire. So, Scrappy said in his disgusting outro monologue, he said, "So when you take me back one day,"
Just like that too.
and I'm like, "When you take me
Like
back?"
when?
No. He said, "When you take me back in one day," meaning I'm gonna have to move in with you again because I'm broke.
Yeah.
Scrappy is looking like the brokest. I don't know what the SOB.
Yeah.
He's like,
Yeah.
I don't even know how you moved out. When you take me back in one day, and he's like, are we still gonna be? Am I still gonna be able to come back? And why are you already thinking about having to be taken back in?
Because he hasn't fully freed her, released her, because he thinks that like she said, he has 1 foot in and 1 foot out. But the kicker was that killed me, and I was like, I can't be Team Scrappy no more, because y'all know I was rolling with Scrappy because he likes brown girls. But he had the nerve to say, so are we good on that child support?
Yeah.
She didn't make that baby alone. She made it with you.
You gonna help me out on that paperwork?
No,
I was like,
I'm not.
No.
Erica,
Don't dog
please.
me out and then ask for the hookup on child support.
Dude.
Scrappy got money from this show. If you don't have any money, Scrappy, to provide for your children, take this lump sum that you got from this, invest in some rental property, get the money that you're getting from the rental property, and put it towards your kid.
Saying.
Like, come
Wow.
on, Scrappy.
Saying.
Wow.
That's so
Like,
smart.
he's getting paid for this. Scrappy is roaming these streets
Educated
like he
black women.
hasn't gotten
Girl,
a dime.
nothing. But that's how he's acting.
Like, come on, Scrappy.
That's how
Don't
he's
do
acting.
that.
Scrappy is
Men out
is
there,
through.
don't dog your baby's mother out and then ask for
one's
the
preaching.
hookup
Y'all
on
preaching
child
today.
support. Like, come on,
That's just
Scrappy.
tacky and disgusting. And I just feel like he should be ashamed of himself. I can't be Team Scrap no more. Like, I was really, rolling for you.
Scrappy's street
Over
cred
it.
is just over.
It is.
Done.
He can't even pop a bottle at the whatever the club
At
is.
CJ's Cafe on Pico. And that's a breakfast spot.
Scrappy.
Scrappy came in the
Scrap.
house, put
I'm
them
done with
paws
that,
on
dude.
the couch, and dragged it
He
out
was
of
like,
the front door.
bye-bye, I don't care about what you guys are going to say.
Scrappy wrestled Stevie J and then had an asthma attack,
Yeah.
and then we found out she was broke. That has been the summary of Scrappy on Love and Hip Hop.
This is a mess. So, anyways, y'all, looks like we have to get right into some news and gossip. Holla. So, in keeping the news current with Scrapalappa, little Scrappy. I just want to call him that. So, I was on one of these sites today. I forget which one. I think it was Miss Gia. MissGia.com. And it's reported that Scrappy has gotten his walking papers from the show Love and Hip Hop. He will not be back. They said deuces. Whoa. And so, I'm nosy. So I went on Twitter and he said on Twitter, just got my walk-in, parentheses, from haters, in parentheses, paper, so I can turn up on the reunion. I'ma let it go down. Pound Love and Hip Hop style. Y'all really want to see me. And in that order.
I wonder why
Get
he got
your line.
booted. Why did he get booted?
Because of his antics, probably.
Stevie J is on the prowl.
But Stevie J is
he
like,
makes the show.
he's like a flicker.
Yeah,
He's harmless,
Stevie J is
Scrappy is
hip hop.
over. That's what I'm telling you. That's terrible.
Oh, it is
That's
terrible.
terrible to hear.
And then what else?
Oh, they did have Scrappy's single got released.
Oh,
No
yes.
Love.
No Love. I actually like that song.
I did
I was
not.
jamming. I was grooving. And Joseline Hernandez, for all the Joseline Hernandez fans out there, she performed her single this weekend.
Oh, she has a single.
Yes,
out.
a single out. I guess you can get that on iTunes. And it's Bel Air? I don't know.
Like the neighborhood?
Yeah. But it's spelled like Bell, like Bailer.
Like
Bail
bail,
Air.
like bail bondsman?
Yeah.
Oh,
So I don't know.
Beowulf.
Maybe I'm pronouncing it
She
all
really
wrong.
is Beowulf. That's what it is.
Yeah, I don't know. And then other Scrappy news. Scrappy released a new single called Love and Hip Hop,
Oh.
which was produced by this producer, Marvelous J.
Yeah, his
Yeah.
homeboy. Anybody.
Yeah. And you can hear it on freddyo.com. Go to freddyo.com and hear that. And this was like the last piece of news. Mama D And did you guys see the I meant to send it to you guys before I came here, but I was running out of time. Mama D this weekend was at a strip club out in Atlanta, and they played one of Little Scrappy songs. And she got on the pole and was like gyrating and shaking her rump, shaking her body, and was like moving all on the floor like a stripper. And people were like throwing money at her. This is to her son's music.
Stephaune, get your girl.
That's all I have to say. And that is the news and gossip
Get your girl,
of the hour. Okay? Prediction time. What are y'all's predictions? Kennelia, hit it, girl.
Your AfterBuzz TV.
Did your head hurt from that news?
Everything.
Mine too.
My prediction is that Mimi and Stevie J will break up and get back together 6 times before
Tonight.
the end of the season. I say it again. 6 times before the end of the season. Joseline will be cast in the off Broadway revival of Josephine Baker. I am Josephine Baker.
Oh my goodness.
Like that.
Joseline Baker. I predict very. I predict actually Joseline's gonna have the one album or the one single that actually sells. I'm going back on my K Michelle because I don't see her doing much. So I'm going with Joseline. Joseline's gonna have an album that actually sells, a single. And I also want to predict. Who is my other prediction? I had a good one.
Erica.
No. Rasheeda
Sheeta.
is gonna sign with Waka Flocka and them, or excuse me,
It's the body.
Ms. A Entertainment.
She should.
Deb
Her husband's
Anthony.
gonna cry. I predict he's gonna cry, but he's gonna get over it
Deb
for the money.
Anthony. My prediction just one. Rasheeda and Kirk are gonna work it out. She loves her hubby bear, and I believe in black love. And Kirk, what kind of toothpaste do you use? Your teeth are really white. That's it. Yeah. Looks like that is all of our time for now, everyone. Thank you so much for joining us today on Love and Hip Hop Atlanta. We will be back same time next week, 10 p.m. And go ahead, continue to rate, comment, download this lovely iTunes podcast. Get your life with us. You know, I think I'm funny.
Yeah.
You guys think you're funny too.
The whole show is
Yeah.
hilarious.
Anyways, you can hit us up on our Twitters, our Facebooks. I'm at Just Saying. That's JUSTSAYN 08.
I am more fire. Y'all know it. Holla at your boy.
Holla.
I'm at Kennelia, KENNELIA.
That's Kenny from the block. And that is our time for now. Thank you so much for your time. And we look forward to writing back to you guys. Holla. Whoop, whoop.
From Bing.com, executive producers Maria Menounos, Kevin Undergaro, Phil Svitek, and the entire AfterBuzz TV staff, we would like to thank you for listening to the AfterBuzz TV network. To watch or listen to other after shows and post comments or questions, be sure to visit AfterBuzzTV.com. I'm Sir Richard Wentworth, and this has been a presentation of AfterBuzz TV.
Buzz you later.
Hip hop.
The views expressed herein are those of the hosts only and do not necessarily reflect the views of AfterBuzz TV or its owners or principals.